All right. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome. I'm Tim McGee. I'm the Dean of the Engineering Technology Division here at Chattanooga State. And on behalf of Beth Root, one of our department heads, I want to welcome you to tonight's event. Before we get started, I would like to recognize a few people and send out a few things. First of all, I want to recognize our instructors. Where are our instructors at? Okay, if you teach in the radio section, you guys please stand up for a second. Because I want to start out with them because I want to let this, because they work for these students. Come on, stand up. And then one Mark teaches our radio section and Barry teaches our nuclear power program. The students are applauding for them now. You weren't the other day when I seen you. You were studying the finals. So I want to start with our instructors because in Beth and our world, our faculty are the front line. They are indeed the folks that make everything happen here at Chattanooga State with our students. But this is a unique partnership, and the programs that you guys are a part of, the radiation protection and nuclear power engineering technology, are very unique. And I think the students here would agree that they're very rigorous. They're really tough. Where's the Nuclear Breakfast Club at? A couple of years ago. Yeah, you guys know you are. And I see these ladies and gentlemen every day out here in the hallway studying and working extremely hard to make good grades. But I want to go ahead and introduce a couple of our corporate partners here from Tennessee Valley Authority. As represented tonight, they'll also come up and issue the certificates. Mr. Kevin Rowe. Kevin is the Corporate Radiation Protection Manager at TVA and chairs our Radiation Protection Advisory Board. And Mr. Todd Vanderwart. Todd is a corporate training manager for the operations side for nuclear power, and he also is a member of our nuclear power advisory committee. Well, one of the neat things about these two programs is not only are the students here in attendance tonight going to receive an Associate of Applied Science degree at commencement, but you're also going to receive an industry-recognized credential in the Nuclear Uniform Curriculum Program. Now, that's just not a given. And those certificates come with them with a heavy weight. First of all, students have to maintain a B or better, or achieve a B or better, in all core classes that are outlined in the Academy program. And that's not easy because that includes math, pre-calculus, that includes engineering science courses, the nuclear power courses for one program, and the radiation sciences and radiation protection courses on the other end. So they're very rigorous courses. So you got to get that B or better, so we know that's very difficult. But before I get to the certificates, I want to make sure we recognize everybody graduating. Where's all the graduates at? All right. Now this is the third year that we've held a reception for our graduating classes, but this is the first year that we've had nuclear power operating students. So in the third year, we're radiation protection, the first year nuclear power. So we're very proud of you guys and gals. I know just about every one of you. I've seen you personally putting a lot of hard work into these programs and working extremely hard to achieve. But there's some other things you guys got recognized along the way. We had our Hats Off to Excellence Award with Beth about 3 weeks ago. And several of you were recognized during that awards event. One is Cindy Goulas. Where's Cindy? Every year the college awards a President's Excellence Award. Normally it's only one student out of the current graduating class. Well, this year, Dr. Canzero, our college president, chose 2. And number 2, Cindy Goulas, was the President's Excellence Award recipient for 2011-2012. And that is very, very impressive, and we're very proud of this. We had several other students receive Department Excellence Awards, and a couple of you folks are graduating summa cum laude, which is essentially a 4.0 average. And I'm going to point one of them out because from the day he stepped in, he was always worried he was going to fail. Everything he took, he was always struggling. Tim, I don't know if I can get through that. You know what I'm talking about. You're looking right at me. Always, I can't get it, Tim. I don't know how you doing. I can't get through this class. I'm just not going to make it. And then it hats off to excellence when they were going through the summa cum laude, and they called his name like, wow. Not only the guy passed,
He's going to end up with a 4.0 GPA, and that's excellent. And that's Trip. Trip Howard, do you mind standing up? Let's see you. Because that's an excellent accomplishment. It's not too late to change grades. See, you guys don't look to change. No, just kidding. See, you're really good. I want to recognize our families because this has been a very difficult, challenging 2 years. For some of you, it may have taken a little longer if you weren't on the traditional 2-year track. But you have to have a lot of family support. There's a lot of hours that go into this. And for those of the New Power students, I think all of you did internships last summer. Nuclear power for Rad Pro students, some of you have done outage work. And it's a very unique career set. It's a very demanding career. It's going to take a lot of hours. And it reflected in the curriculum and the program of study you're in. And I'm sure as you progress in this career field, it's even be more challenging. So I want to take a moment and thank our families for supporting your students, your spouses, your husbands, wives, brothers, sisters, and children. So, and I have to note here, Beth, I want to make sure Cindy, I have to pick on you one more time, but there was an entire page-length article in Cindy this week's Times Free Press. It was an excellent article, and that was really neat. That's some of the best marketing, by the way, guys. But Cindy's profile in the live section, and had a very good picture in that hard hat, and from dental hygienist to radiation protection technician. So it's pretty neat, Todd. Kevin, you did really good right there. So congratulations on that. Before we get into specifics, I want to make a couple, I guess, technical comments for families here in attendance, just to let you know the rigor of these programs. Not only did we, or we're getting accredited through the National Academy, but on the academic side, we go after the highest academic accreditation possible for programs of engineering and engineering technology. And that's the Accreditation Board for Engineering and Technology, or a four-letter word we refer to as ABET. Now, to most of you here, it probably doesn't mean a lot, but for us in higher education, it means a whole lot. Number one, that sets us apart from other colleges, because ABET accredited schools from MIT to Stanford to Georgia Tech and to Chattanooga State. So we meet the same rigorous academic standards. And many of the students here have helped us this year in that accreditation process for radiation protection. Where's Lisa at? Lisa, where are you at? Take a minute to recognize Lisa Miller. She's our lead faculty. She's been with these students from day one. She's advised most of them, but she led our ABET activities this year. We will be ABET accredited this fall. We're very proud of that. We'll be the first college in the United States to hold an accreditation in ABET for radiation protection. We're very proud of that. And let them know we'll also go through the same accreditation process this fall for our nuclear power program. So we'll have two of the first ABET accredited programs in the country. We're very proud of that. Very proud of our students and our faculty for that accomplishment. I'm going to go ahead and just read out the graduates this year. And how many of you are going to be at commencement tomorrow? Everybody better raise their hand. We're going to be there. What time you got to be there, right?
8:30.
8:30. What time does commencement start? 10 o'clock. So when you guys are through, right? So we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and go through our graduate list here. We'll start with our radiation protection graduates. Those with technical note students will be receiving an Associate of Applied Science and Engineering Technology, a concentration in radiation protection technology. And these students are Cindy Goulas, Michael Kaiser, Aaron Davidson, James Manning, Jane Roper. You gotta stand up, don't get recognized. Slow down, Jesse Hartman. Stand up, just go ahead and stand that way. Don't be back, we gotta walk up on the big stage tomorrow. Christopher Blakemore, Kendall Thomas, Melissa Wilson, Mark Foxell, Roland Butler, Mike Barr, and Kevin White.
You forgot me.
Hold on. There's one down here. Am I missing one here? Don Caldwell. I was just checking out, make sure you were getting this. I'm following. So, I'm going to include, give everybody a hand. And for our second group of students, they'll also be receiving an Associate of Applied Science and Engineering Technology with a concentration in nuclear power engineering technology. We'll start with Henry Tripp Howell, Marty Aaron, Pam Kirschide, Robert Marshall, James Holder, Daniel Platt, Daniel Spiel, Mark Connor, Brandon Vine, Jeremiah McGee, and Christy Clark. This is our inaugural graduating class for nuclear power engineering technology. And something I wish I'd made note of, I'm going to make sure I recognize our class leadership. We have probably one of the best student chapters here, a professional affiliation chapter of the American Nuclear Society. And it's led extremely well by our students. And I want to recognize a couple of those guys. Daniel, would you stand up? Cindy, would you stand up? Pam, would you stand up? And these are just ones that I know, and I may have missed some, and I apologize. And I want to recognize these three individuals because Michael stands up. I'm sorry, Michael. Michael also serves on our advisory committee. These are tremendous young men and women right here. They've taken a leadership capacity, have done just an outstanding job representing their programs of study, their profession, and the American Nuclear Society. They brought in lots of tremendous speakers, organized great events, and have really embodied the spirit of professionalism. And some of you that I advised when you first came here as a student, I told you, you're coming here to become a professional. And that's our goal, to make you a nuclear power professional at the end of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys embodied that, and I personally appreciate your leadership and everything you've done for our college, our chapter, for the last couple of years. So thank you. Okay, at this time, I want to ask Mr. Kevin Rowe to come up, and we're going to, you'll get it. We're going to issue the Nuclear Uniform Curriculum Program certificates. I'd ask Lisa Miller to come up as well. And I mentioned earlier, these certificates are a recognition of achieving the standards outlined in the National Academy or Nuclear Uniform Curriculum Program, which is the same standard the industry meets, same standard we have to meet. We're accredited to the Tennessee Valley Authority under the standards outlined in the ACAD, the National Academy. And this is really cool because our 2010 graduating class was the first class in the country to receive these certificates. This is a national standard. This is something nuclear power industry has instituted. And at the end of the day, everyone who receives this certificate can essentially walk in any nuclear power plant in the country and met the same standards as anyone else that goes to a training program in the country. So that's great. We're really proud of it. We've really seen an increase in the attainment this year. So I want to go ahead and start off. As I call your name, please come up and come around and see Kevin. As I told him, do a little grip and grin and exit off the stage, and we'll get to it pretty quick. Okay, first one would be Michael Bark. Christopher Blakemore. Roland Butler. Don Caldwell. Joseph Aaron Davidson. Michael DeKai. Cindy Goulas. Jesse Hartman. Rolling team, man. Rolling Butler. Yeah, roll it. James Manning. Jay Rover. Melissa Wilson. We don't have it, I want to recognize Kevin White. We don't have yours, Kevin, but we'll have yours on that day. Come on down, we need to recognize you.
Well, you don't hear me on, sure. This is my third time, my third convention here with the Cat State program. And, man, I'll tell you, what we did wrong. And this is excellent. I can tell the operator side there, though, you know, this way but it's good to have that program kicking off and putting some folks out to the sites. And, you know, we at TVA, we couldn't be happier than what we've seen come out of this program. And I know Tim doesn't mention it, but we go out into the industry a lot of conventions and whatnot. And I'll tell you, this program has gotten a lot of notoriety out in the industry. In the nuclear world, they look to this program here at Chat State as leading the industry. And really, it's been a lot of hard work on Tim and the staff's part. I mean, these guys have been here for 3 years, and they've really just continued to push this program, and we're just trying to keep up with them. So it's a terrific marriage between our company, TVA, and Chat State, and we're just thrilled to be working with those. And you guys, they're in RP. I've got those schedules that I promised you for this internships work, so I have them with me. So come see me afterwards, and we'll get you started. And Cindy, you look great in a hard hat. Can't wait to get you in yellow. So welcome aboard. Great job, everybody.
Next one, I ask Todd Vanderwerf to come up. All right, the next group will be our nuclear power students. All right, these students will also receive an Associate of Applied Science in Engineering Technology with a concentration in nuclear power engineering technology. And we're going to recognize them tonight with their nuclear uniform curriculum program certificate. Same criteria as the radiation protection group, same rigorous standards. And we're very proud of this group because you're our inaugural group. You're going to make us accredited and you're going to be the first one. It's always good to be the first at the end, right? It's kind of tough being the first in the beginning. And we know this has been a very difficult journey because you're always kind of the beta group, right? So you call it the king fish. You're the beta group. We're very proud of you. So we'll go ahead and start off by recognizing our first certificate recipient, Martin Aaron. Martin. Christy Clark. James Holder. Henry Tripp Howell. Pamela Kirkshine. Rob Marshall. Jeremiah McGee. And last but not least, Daniel Spiel. One mission, Mark Connor.
have a lot of, say that truly, those who were able to go the distance, were able to show what they had inside them. It really stands out. And I can tell you that Kevin Wilson is here with us tonight, and I'm sure that he will go along with me and say we're truly very proud of every single one of you for everything that you went through in order to get to this point. You've started the progress, and we look forward to finishing this, where we are able to put you to work and give you that SRO license. So we look forward to that also when that day arrives. So on behalf of the Tennessee Valley Authority and the Institute of Nuclear Plant Operations, I congratulate each and every one of you.
Okay, and I just want to close with a couple of comments. I just want to reiterate what our colleagues from TVA have said. This has been a rough road for a lot of you. It's been a very difficult program to study, but as we project you out in the world of nuclear power, we really wish you the very best. We want to emphasize to you and stress to you the importance of continuing your education, to be a lifetime learner. Never stop learning. I think you're going to find many challenges and rewards in the nuclear power industry. We're very proud to call TVA our partner, and we're very proud to call you now, after tomorrow, alumni. So stay in touch with us. Let us know what you're doing. We'll be reaching out to you because part of our ABET accreditation, we got to know how you're doing a couple of years from now. And we really hope that you're doing great and doing wonderful things in the nuclear power industry. So on behalf of my faculty and staff, the Engineering Technology Division here at Chattanooga State, our college president, Dr. James L. Catanzaro, again, I want to congratulate you. I want to thank all the families that are here in attendance tonight. Wish you the very best, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, 9:30?
8:30.
Actually, 10 o'clock we start. Congratulations, and have a great evening.